Welcome to Wish Night. I'm Pam Keogh, President and CEO of Make-A-Wish Connecticut. And as you just saw, we are all here, excited and ready to welcome you from our new wishing place. I think you will all agree that 2020 has been an unforgettable year. We've all been experiencing the same challenges, feeling isolated, scared, alone, and fearing for the safety of ourselves, our family, and our friends. With winter and flu season approaching, it looks like this will continue to be our new normal into the foreseeable future. Now, let's think about our Wish kids and their families. What we are going through right now is normal for our Wish kids and families, but worse. Can you imagine what they have been experiencing this year? How the coronavirus has affected these kids who are already medically vulnerable and even feeling more isolated, alone, and scared than ever before. This pandemic has caused us to postpone close to 150 of their wishes at a time when these Wish kids need hope the most. Can you imagine what it's been like to call 150 families whose children wish to travel in some way and ask them to wait even longer for their wishes to come true? Our job at Make-A-Wish is to help these kids and their families understand that a wish is part of a much larger journey, and at the heart of that journey is hope. Hope for coping with isolation. Hope for building strength. Hope for the future. Hope for normalcy. Hope is essential. Before COVID, the average cost of a wish was $10,000. Now the average cost of the wishes we can safely grant has increased by $3,000. Every year we rely heavily on Wish Night to fund 50 wishes. And tonight the need is even greater. Because of the pandemic, we are projecting our revenue to be down by 50%. If you've ever thought about wanting to support us, the time is now. Now more than ever, we need to ensure we can continue delivering the hope of a wish to all Connecticut children who are waiting. Tonight, you have the opportunity to witness something extraordinary, an amazing evening led entirely by Wish kids whose wishes have already been granted, are in the process of being granted, or who are still waiting for their wishes to come true. And as you meet them and listen to their stories, I ask you to think about this. If a child you loved were fighting a critical illness, what would you give to make their wish come true? Here to tell you her story and lead us on tonight's journey, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce you to Wish alumna, Jillian Duffy, Miss Connecticut America. Take it away, Jillian.
Hi, my name is Jillian Duffy, coming to you from right here at Make-A-Wish Connecticut's brand new wishing place. And I'll be your MC tonight. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm a student at Southern Connecticut State University, where I'm studying business administration. And yes, as you can tell by my crown and sash, I am also Miss Connecticut America. But life didn't always look like this. 7 years ago, I was battling leukemia. I underwent 6 months of intensive chemotherapy treatment and about 2 years of maintenance chemotherapy. And midway through my treatment, I suffered a minor stroke. At that time, I knew I had 2 options. I could let cancer get to me, or I could get up and I could fight it. So I got up and I fought it, and my wish motivated me to do that. I wished to go to Hawaii with my family. They went through leukemia with me, and it was important that my wish was something for all of us. We got to ride horses, relax on the white sandy beaches, and celebrate Hawaiian style with luau's and traditional island treats. The best part of my trip was being able to enjoy it with my family. Hawaii gave me something to look forward to and hope for the future. For me, it was a chance to turn the page and start a new chapter, one filled with strength and hope. In that new chapter, it led me to where I am today. As Miss Connecticut America, I am able to draw on the impact of my past experiences. That's why my platform is Jillian's Journey, Pediatric Cancer Research and Awareness. I know firsthand that Wish kids are resilient and persistent. After all, I fought my battle and won. I also competed in the Miss Connecticut competition 5 years in a row before being crowned. That's a ton of photos and lots of smiles. But what if, despite your resilience and persistence, you didn't feel comfortable smiling and hid your smile instead? That's what 17-year-old, selfie-loving Chyra Lease did before her wish was granted. Let's take a look.
Not being able to smile, not liking your teeth is a barrier. Your spirit's held back. Your ability to connect is diminished. And all we all want to do is connect. All we want to do is know that we make a difference and have a sense that our lives matter and that people know that they matter to us. And a smile is a huge way of being able to do that.
Describir a Chyra Lease es un poco difícil. Chyra Lease ha tenido muchos cambios desde su niñez a su edad de adultos, pero puedo decir que pues una persona muy especial. Chyra Lease desde su niñez fue una niña normal, aproximadamente de 11, 12 años de edad fue cuando más empezaron a reflejarse sus condiciones, sus dificultades, y de ser una niña especial se convirtió en una niña muy, muy valiente. Así que no me queda de otra de también yo tener mucha fe y ser valiente igual que ella. Así que para resumir, ¿cómo yo puedo definir a mi hija? Ella es mi superwoman. Chyra Lease tiene 17 años. Ella es una jovencita, una teenager. Creo que es el momento en cuando tú tienes 17 años, que tú estás en high school, que te empiezas a enamorar, a tratar de conseguir amigos. Es una gran limitación, incluso puede hasta llegar a ser frustrante.
Me gusta sacar muchas selfies. No sonrío todo el tiempo en mi selfie por los dientes. Cuando supe que mi deseo iba a ser cumplido, me sentí bien feliz porque hace tiempo lo quería. Yo sé que Make-A-Wish cumple los sueños de los niños, que es bien bonito. Cuando tenga los dientes perfectos, voy a estar todo el día riéndome.
My vision for a Chyra Lease is that she have the opportunity to smile the rest of her lifetime. It's an opportunity to work with Make-A-Wish, an opportunity to make a difference for somebody whose heart is completely wanting this experience of a brand new smile.
Yo creo que sí le va a ayudar en mucho que ella tenga esa seguridad, que ella se pueda sonreír, expresar, que ella pueda sacar la belleza de ella de adentro, porque Chyra Lease, te digo, es una muchacha, una niña joven excepcional. Ella se da a querer, ella es bien buena, pero se limita por esa situación.
When I saw her, I realized her teeth needed a little bit more. So we're whitening her teeth, and then we're going to be increasing the size of her teeth a little bit by reshaping her gum line. And then we're going to be placing 2 crowns and 2 veneers that match her whitened smile. Charlize is going to end up with a perfectly balanced, perfectly artistic, and harmoniously that all the teeth are going to balance each other out, that nobody will ever know.
Que Make-A-Wish puede cumplir cualquier deseo a cualquier niño y que entre tantas opciones tu hija decida que le devuelvan su sonrisa. ¿Qué más que eso? Somos muy afortunados.
I think that will be what allows Charlize to kind of let herself out for people to see the real her, the happy her, the carefree 17-year-old. She actually can rise above her condition and be in life happily and naturally and joyously and really giving of herself and letting other people in.
Cuando yo veo a mi hija Chairalí sonreír, sencillamente no tengo palabras para describirlo, pero es una sensación bien fuerte y es una motivación para seguir luchando con ella el día a día.
Wow, congratulations, Charlize. Your smile is gorgeous, just like you are inside and out. We know that wishes bring smiles of joy to our Wish Kids' faces, and Charlize's wish literally brought a beautiful smile to her face. It doesn't get any better than that, does it? Tonight, we are together to help bring smiles to hundreds of Wish Kids' faces, like Charlize's wish brought to hers. Tonight, you will witness firsthand how wishes deliver joy and hope. Here to tell you how you can spread hope and joy is Wish Kid Pierce.
Thank you, Jillian. I'm Pierce, and my wish was granted in 2006 to meet Steve Jobs. What an incredible experience it was, and an experience I'll never forget. Speaking of that, imagine 2 VIP tickets to the 2021 Mohegan Sun Wine Fest in late April, including an overnight stay on Saturday, April 24th. Don't miss your chance to sip and sample your way through endless vintages and signature dishes, incredible showcases and tastings. This event sells out every year, so don't miss your chance to secure a ticket now. It's an unbelievable experience. Our auction will remain open till 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to check out the phenomenal experiences you can walk away with. Back to you, Jillian.
Thank you, Pierce. This package makes my smile bigger. Text Wish Night to 76278 to claim that wonderful package now. You know, I've always had a passion for music. In fact, my pageant talent is singing. So I can totally relate to Wish Kid Lauren, who is a self-proclaimed theater geek. She loves singing, performing, and all things Broadway. Her wish is to be a walk-on in a Broadway show, but due to COVID, she has to wait until the theaters reopen again in May. As Pam told you, Lauren is just one of 150 Wish Kids who is still waiting for her heartfelt wish to come true. While she's patiently waiting though, we thought we'd deliver an extra dose of hope and a big Broadway surprise. I can't wait to show you.
Good evening. I'm Pamela Winslow Kushani, and I'm here tonight with a very special person. Lauren and I met through Make-A-Wish, and in the last several weeks, we've been getting to know each other a little bit over Zoom. Lauren had a wonderful wish to be in a walk-on role on Broadway this season, but COVID-19 hit and plans changed. And instead, Lauren and I are going to sing a duet for you tonight, which I'm very excited about. I'd love to hear from you. What makes it about musical theater? What is it about music itself that you're so passionate about?
Well, I started music about 10 years ago, and from the get-go, I really was excited about putting all of my effort into something and being 100% present. And there's something very powerful about being able to tell a story and not only learning from the characters that you play or the shows that you happen to be in, but being able to teach the audience something and being able to make someone feel something and connect with someone.
That's wonderful. And I share those sentiments with you wholeheartedly. But in the meantime, we've gotten to get to know each other a little bit. And I know that you've taught me a bunch of things that I didn't know before. One of those things being crochet. One of our conversations started and you had this stunning blanket on your living room couch. And then you told me that you made it, and I was astonished. And I promised you that I was going to learn how to crochet, but it didn't work out so well. So fingers crossed that it will eventually. Lauren, it's been such a pleasure to get to know you. And I am so grateful for Make-A-Wish that we've been put together and that we've had the opportunity to really get to know each other over time. And I feel like this is a process that's going to continue on. And I'm just so honored to meet you. And thank you for making my wish come true in finding a person that I know is going to become a lifelong friend.
Thank you so much. And thank you to Make-A-Wish for giving me this wonderful experience. I can't wait to share the song that you wrote with everyone else. So we hope you enjoy Pamela's original duet called Learn to Fall.
I want to make a difference. The world needs our attention. I've pushed so hard to make my outcome a success. They should sign me up to be a prize fighter, pounding so many walls, yet my experiment's a mess.
You've got the will to make things happen. You are tough and brave and strong. But to think that's all you need, my dear, I'm sorry, you'd be wrong. Think back to feel your mother's love and all that it could do. Her quiet strength and fervent passion surely lives in you.
But how can I compete if I am quiet, soft and sweet? Won't others lap me in the race and I'll just reach defeat?
The deepest kind of strength is both vulnerable and firm. Use her example as a guide and you'll soon learn. You can win without the struggle. You can find all that you seek. You can get to where you're going, being curious, not weak. If you miss an expectation, a smile can get you through. Let failure be your friend. Learn to fall. Not the end, but a beginning. Every time you miss a turn, it's the way you handle obstacles that in the end you learn. Many great ones failed before you, so why not join them too? A stumble's not the end. Learn to fall.
But how do I keep my advantage? I want to stay number one. If I fail too often, I won't end up losing what I've done. How do I even do this? Where do I start? How do I even know what's going on inside my heart?
Let go of struggle. You possess all that you seek. You can get to where you're going, being curious, not weak. If your feet don't stick the landing, it is grace that catches you, just wisdom from a friend.
Not the end, but a beginning. Every time you miss a turn, it's the way you handle obstacles that in the end you learn. Every journey worth embarking has a rocky road or two.
Stumble till you run.
Dare to fall on your
Thank you, Lauren. It was so great to sing with you. Thanks, everyone.
I am so jealous. How awesome is that? Congratulations, Lauren, and thank you, Pamela Kashani, for the amazing and inspiring performance.
Thanks, Jillian. Earlier this year, my wish was granted where I got to go to Disney for 1 week to go see Star Wars and all of the other stuff around there, and it was one of the best weeks of my life. And I know you're going to be super happy to hear that right now you have a chance to win 2 tickets to the Dave Matthews North American Tour this summer. Not only will you and a guest be able to treat it to an evening to remember, but the package also includes an overnight stay at the Hyatt Place Mohegan Sun. We are already preparing to grant all the postponed wishes like Lauren's at an unprecedented pace, and we need your help to grant them as soon as it is safe to do so. Bidding is open, so don't miss out on this amazing night. Follow the instructions on the screen now, and now back to Jillian.
I can't imagine what it would be like to attend that concert after being cooped up for so long. If you're itching to get out to this concert, don't forget to text Wish Night to 76278. Our auction will remain open until 9 p.m. tonight. And speaking of amazing performances, our next Wish Kid, Eliana, is a little bundle of energy who loves performing in her tutus every chance she gets. Rather than wait until it is safe to travel, Eliana chose to get her big dose of hope sooner rather than later. Her wish is allowing her to realize her 4-year-old dreams. Let's watch.
My wish was dance class. My favorite dance move is this.
When somebody asks you, what do you wish for tomorrow? What do you wish to do? Or what do you wish to have? Or what do you wish to become? And I asked her, does she see herself one day become a star? She said, yes, Mommy. Mommy, I can dance. Mommy, I love to dance.
I do ballet and tap. I like the tap shoes. They make noise when I go over there.
She chose dance because she wanted to be in the field where she showed to the world what she is capable of, and it's a kind of her dream becoming truth.
She's amazing. Seeing her makes me happy. When I go drop her off and she's doing the dance with the other classmates, she's smiling, she's happy. It's like she forgets about whatever she was going through. I don't think she even remembers.
I do first is I don't touch the bar, and then I touch the bar, and then I do this.
We hope with the Make-A-Wish that it can allow her to be the normal child like the other kids, and that we also hope that with this playing along in her life, it will help her in the future. We just want her to continue to be healthy, strong, grow up, become a strong woman, a beautiful woman, and a successful person.
It's a blessing to see her happy and enjoying life and being positive. We hope positively that everything will be fine for her in the future.
I just want to say thank you to Make-A-Wish for everything that they did for my family and I, for her. They brought her happiness. She's enjoying herself with this whole ballet, tap. She's having fun with it. I'm thankful for everything that they did for us. It's not every family that get that kind of help like that.
When I go to dance class, I feel happy. Thank you to Make-A-Wish for making me happy.
She is so adorable. Eliana, we have so much in common. I'll let you in on a little secret. My favorite thing to do growing up was dance, and my favorite TV show was So You Think You Can Dance. You are so talented, and I can't wait to see you on that show one day. Eliana wished to have dance lessons. What do you wish to have? Here to whet your appetite is Wish Kid Connor.
Thank you, Jillian. My name's Connor, and I wish to go on an Italian cruise in 2016, where I got to cook in the kitchen with the ship's chef. That was a tongue twister. Now, who doesn't like cruising and food? How would you and 7 of your friends like to go on a 3-hour sunset cocktail cruise out of Southport Harbor on a 42-foot sloop Marabella, complete with hors d'oeuvres, spirits, and champagne toast? The competition is guaranteed to be stiff for this package. If you wish to enjoy this amazing experience, visit our auction page and follow the text instructions on your screen. Remember, our auction will remain open until 9 p.m. Eastern, so be sure to check out all the phenomenal experiences. Back to you, Jillian.
Thank you, Connor. That sounds so romantic, and my mouth is watering already. Again, text Wish Night to 76278 to win this celebratory evening. Tonight, you've heard stories about all kinds of wishes. My wish to go to Hawaii, Lauren's wish to be a walk-on in a Broadway show, and Eliana's wish to have dance lessons. You've also heard of Pierce's wish to meet, and Connor's wish to go. But some wishes are gifts to an entire community and have the power to bring people together and shine a bright light during dark times. I'm about to introduce you to Cameron. Her wish was selfless. She wished to give a unified lounge to her high school. Let's see how it turned out.
Cameron is a very special student here at Newtown High School. She is someone who really found her niche with helping students with special needs. Cam's a little bit of a quiet student, so one of the best parts of this process was actually having her say exactly what she wanted and being able to watch exactly what she wanted happen, because she is a giver and we see her give all the time in all of our clubs and activities that she's a part of, but she never asks for anything. On behalf of the whole staff and the community at Newtown High School, thank you, Cameron.
I think I've been in the Unified program for like 5 years now. They mean a lot to me, so I know that they're important. So I'm gonna do something good for them as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When I first walked into this room, it exceeded my expectations of what I imagined the space to be. I imagined it as being like definitely a room with like some games and toys in it. Definitely not as good as like the walls being colored, like ping pong table, pool table, like everything. It was really, really cool.
Going through the process of the wish has definitely helped her to grow, because she had come up with the plan and had to pick some of the supplies and things she'd want in the room. And I think it helped her to grow because she made deeper connections with all the people that she had to interact with to complete the wish.
One of the highlights of this whole process was picking out the room. We kind of walked around the school and we talked about spaces that we thought would work, and it was hard to envision what this was going to look like, and it came out better than we could ever imagine.
I think focusing on the wish detracted from focusing on her illness. It puts it into perspective, and it shows you that even though I'm dealing with this, I can deal with that by focusing on other things that are positive, and it gave her something to look forward to.
I feel like knowing that I got a wish made it not feel as much there, because this was on my mind more than that actually was. This is a room that is always gonna be here. You can always go back and oh, this was my wish, and it's still here, still going on.
She saw the impact that it would have on the students in the program, and it's also something that will continue and always be here. And I think she chose her wish because she just wanted a place for people to gather and to help one another and to feel like they belong.
I do think that this room will provide a lot of hope for a lot of people. And my personal hope for Cam is that she comes back and visits us all the time after she leaves, because this truthfully this is her vision, this is her space. As a school and a community, we owe a lot to Cam, that she would even come up with an idea when she had such a tremendous opportunity for herself. It's such an awesome and proud moment to have one of our students give back to our school in this way.
Wow, I have goosebumps. Do you? Cameron has been through so much battling cystic fibrosis, yet her one heartfelt wish was to give her school something meaningful that will have a lasting community impact. Earlier this evening, Pam shared that the average cost of wishes we can safely grant has increased by $3,000. Most of those wishes are project wishes, like Cameron's. Wishes that require construction, labor, materials, supplies, interior design, like playhouses and swing sets, hot tubs and pools, or room makeovers. Last year at this time, we granted only 15 project wishes compared to the 63 project wishes we're in the process of granting since the pandemic hit in March. Wishes are happening, and as you can see, we are innovating rapidly to grant wishes in new ways, now and into the future. Tonight, you met Chiralise, Lauren, Eliana, and Cameron, as well as Pierce and Connor. There are hundreds of Wish kids like them who are waiting to get their wishes granted as soon as it's safe to do so. Earlier tonight, Pam asked, if a child you loved were fighting a critical illness, what would you give to make their wish come true? Every dollar you donate tonight is an investment in hope, bringing joyful smiles to their faces and ensuring these kids won't have to wait even one unnecessary day for their wishes to come true. We have close to 65 wishes to grant right now and nearly 150 that are waiting. Here's how you can help. The environment was a big part of 15-year-old Luke's life, and he was a member of the Environmental Action Club at his Greenwich school. Before he passed away from a brain tumor, Luke's wish was to make a difference and leave a lasting impact. He wished to give a climate education center to the Seaside Center at Todd's Point in Greenwich. His goal was to educate current and future generations about climate change, the effects of pollution, and global warming. Thanks to the support of Nestle Waters North America, we have already begun to work on leaving Luke the legacy he wished for. But much more is needed. Won't you help us create this legacy and memory of such a purposeful, caring, and wonderful young man? We also need help for project wishes, like Cameron's Unified Lounge. You've heard tonight that we have close to 150 travel wishes in the pipeline waiting to be granted, like Connor's wish for his Italian cruise. Your support will help offset the cost of airfare for all of these Wish kids waiting. When Pierce traveled to California to meet Steve Jobs, he and his family stayed in a lovely hotel. Once it is safe for our Wish kids to travel, we will need to make lots of hotel reservations. Won't you help us with those? We also need help funding all of the additional items a Wish needs to make it extra special for our Wish kids and families, like electronics, a limo to New York City for Lauren and her family when Broadway reopens. Or dance enhancements for Eliana like tutus, ballet shoes, or the outfit she needs for her recital. Remember that smile on Chiralise's face? If everyone listening right now donates $40, we can make more Wish kids smile with joy all over the state of Connecticut, no matter what their wishes are. These glow-in-the-dark pins will remind you that you are stars, the brightest points of hope in our Wish kids' lives. They also commemorate Make-A-Wish America's 40th anniversary, a celebration of the magic that happens, like the magic you've seen happen tonight when stars align. Anyone who donates $40 or more by 9 p.m. tonight by following the instructions on the screen will receive this special Make-A-Wish star pin. In these times of uncertainty, hope is essential. Every child deserves a childhood. You can give kids hope for a better tomorrow. Thank you for continuing to stand with Wish kids and families. Your support today will make future wishes possible. On behalf of all the Wish kids that you've met tonight and the 150 wishes that are waiting, we thank each and every one of you for your generosity. Together, we'll give the healing power of hope and the brightest of smiles to Connecticut's children fighting critical illnesses.
Thank you so much. I love him. I love him.